Hello everyone, my name is Yash Shetty and I'm a final year medical student in GMC Goa. And I'll be showing you what a week in my life looks like as a medical student. So without further ado, let's begin. Since it was a weekday, I decided to wake up early at about 6 am. And as usual, after waking up, I made my bed and headed over to the washroom to freshen up a little bit. So it's currently 6:20 right now. So I have around 40 to 45 minutes to quickly read something before it's around 7 o'clock because my college starts at around 8. So let's get reading. So I currently have my surgery posting going on right now in college, and since today is a Tuesday, it's OPD day, and in OPD we see various new cases, and if the cases are there for our exams, then sir lets us examine the cases and then we tell the examination findings to sir. So I'll quickly finish my breakfast, pack my bag and leave for college. Let's go. So after attending the morning classes, I kept my bag in my car and headed over to the OPD to see new patients. So this is what an OPD looks like, and this is us waiting in the OPD for patients to come and for us to examine. So in the OPD, we saw a case of varicose veins, which are basically dilated tortuous veins over the lower limb. So this is what it looks like. And it usually occurs because of the incompetence of the valves. Since I was free in the evening, me and some of my friends decided to visit a hidden waterfall. After a few minutes of trek, we finally found a waterfall, and it was simply amazing. After spending some time over here and admiring its beauty, I headed back home. Wednesday is wards day, which means we get to examine patients who are admitted in the hospital. And today we saw a case of indirect inguinal hernia. And this is me wearing gloves to conduct the 3 tests to differentiate between direct and indirect inguinal hernias. So after taking the history and examining the patients, we usually present the case to sir. So this is us sitting in the teaching room and reading about the topic and waiting for sir to arrive so that we can present our case to sir. On Thursdays, we have our posting in the major surgery OT. So we quickly change into our scrubs and we enter the OT. So this is what an empty OT looks like. So we see various cases of both laparoscopic and open surgeries. So the various surgeries that we've seen till now are Lichtenstein tension-free mesh hernioplasty, hemithyroidectomy, modified radical mastectomy, and many others. After we're done with the surgery, we wait for sir to give us attendance. So in the evening, I was feeling a little low. So I traveled to a lake which was about 5 to 10 minutes away from my house and witnessed a really beautiful sunset which filled me with joy. Usually on Fridays we have minor OT, but today we had a class on incision and drainage of an abscess. We were required to bring a scalpel and tomatoes to practice the steps. As you can see in the video, that is me performing all the steps which include free incision, breaking the loculations using forceps, draining the abscess, irrigation with hydrogen peroxide, and de-roofing the abscess. And finally, this was the condition of the tomatoes after we were done. Since I had my surgery ward leaving or end posting exam the next day, I sat to study. My goal was to quickly revise all the cases that we had seen throughout the 2 months of surgery posting. For the ward leaving exam, we are allotted a patient, and we have to take the history of the patient and examine the patient and arrive at a diagnosis. Then we need to present this patient's case to our professor and answer the questions asked to us regarding all aspects of the disorder, that the patient is suffering from. For practicals, I use this book called Manual on Clinical Surgery by S. Das because every case is explained in detail in this book. So Saturday was the ward leaving day. So me and my friends headed over to the wards to take the case. And overall, our ward leaving went well. And here you can see us smiling because it was good. Monday was the most exciting day because we were going to learn about the basics of trauma management. So we headed over to that part of the college which we had never been, which is the skill lab. So we quickly headed downstairs, changed our footwear to slippers and headed over to the demonstration rooms where some of our batchmates were already waiting. In the hallway, there were many posters with algorithms on how to manage acute emergency cases of trauma and other conditions like myocardial infarction. We then had a lecture and demonstration on the basic life support skills. We were taught the procedure of endotracheal intubation, which is done in case of apnea or respiratory arrest, and this is us practicing the procedure. So realistically, this is what a week in my life looked like during surgery posting. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like my video and subscribe to my channel for more such content. Thank you for watching.